Yo, it's your boy Blue Z Tong back on that clip, you know how we do. Back at that Z Tong energy, boy. Back at that Blue Peg energy, boy. Came through another clip, boy. Came back on YouTube. Used to post this shit on a regular on Instagram. But right now, we switched up the platform. Gonna be on YouTube, grow my YouTube. Like the channel, subscribe, do the whole notification bell thingy. You know what to do to tap in with your boy, yeah. So yeah, been meaning to journal my whole journey of just trading, journal everything, journal every step that I'm taking towards profitability, towards being great, towards everything, right? Consistency and everything. And I'm kind of like learning and journaling all the lessons that I really be taking along the way. Every single trade that I take, like, bro, the type of things that I really be learning from it. And everything is on my Discord. So I just come here and just reflect on the week, reflect on the day, reflect on what I'm going through, reflect on every single lesson that I really learned. Wow, bro. So yeah, bro, I really appreciate everything. I really appreciate every single thing, every single step that I take towards greatness. I'm really for it. Even the times are like, oh yeah, I be falling on my face. I'm really for it, dog. I'm not going like, yo, picky. Well, what is it called? When you just pick like the right moments to kind of like highlight and kind of like, yo, show off to people. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna journal every single step, every single way. Like, bro, every time I fall, I journal that shit. Every time I win, I put that shit on there. And they like, yo, this is how I really want this shit. This I really got it. This how you do it. This how you get from like A to B, B to C, C to D, all that shit. I wanna journal every single thing, and you can see the level of mindset that I'm currently on by like, yo, the type of things that I really talk about. But I don't want to get off topic. This video is mainly about psychology. This video is mainly about like, yo, finding yourself as a trader. Because for the longest time, people kind of like, yo, watch other people, right? And you watch your mentor, you watch like the people you want to kind of like study, and you just study everything they kind of like show you, study every single thing that they tell you, and you take that shit to heart, and you kind of like trade like them, which is not like the bad thing. This is like the traditional route to take. Other people kind of like go do all that shit on their own. They don't really need a mentor, and it takes them longer to kind of like get to like profitability or consistency or just understanding how the market works. Abo? So yeah, my journey is a bit different. Like, bro, I journaled every single thing. I went through every single program, every single course, but all that shit, studied, and I kind of like found my own way of just doing it. Well, bro, I'm here to kind of like talk about psychology, bro. Kind of like evolution of just going from like A to B, B to C, C to back to A, and you kind of like, yo, you have to like know how to take them L's. That were kind of like, yo, blowing accounts, going back into drawdown after like being in profits, all that stuff, dog. That could like, yo, really bring some dread into your mind. Like, yo, like, bro, you just be like, yo, I be falling back. I'm supposed to be going forward. I'm supposed to be kind of like, yo, growing my account, but I feel like I'm falling back, stuff like that. So I'm here to tell you, like, yo, it's part of the journey, bro. It's part of like you discovering your best way of just getting there. And sometimes you're gonna go back. Sometimes you're gonna take like 2 3 steps forward and 10 steps back, and you look back and be like, yo, I'm not really doing shit. But the fact that you're moving forward and you're moving 10 steps back, that's motion, bro. That's how you really learn. That's how you really learn. Took that shit from like Doug, like, yo, you gotta lose. That's where you get them L's. Bro. So yeah, bro, every single L that I be taking, I be like, oh yeah, I'm learning from this. It's not really all that bad, really. Like, yo, I'm just learning the mechanics. I'm learning the expenses. I'm learning about like trading expenses. Me losing money, I don't just look at it as like, oh yeah, I'm losing money. No, I just look at it from like a business point of view. Like, oh yeah, I just started a business. I just deposit money into my account, and for me to kind of like grow this business, I'm gonna have to like spend money, pay employees, pay for like equipment, pay people to do like certain services that are in-house. I'm gonna have to like spend money. So it's kind of like, that's how I look at like trading. Every time I lose a trade, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's just one of my expenses. So I don't really look at it from like, oh yeah, I just lost money, 1212, this is a scam, no, I'm not gonna trade again. No, 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 no. I switched my mindset from that to kind of like, oh yeah, I'm just business expenses, system losses. It's not really my fault. I'm just executing the system. I'm just executing my strategy. It's not really your fault, really. No, your job is to execute. Your job is to pull up and kind of like see the trade play out, mark out your POIs, wait for price to mitigate, and wait for like lower time frame confirmation, aka accumulation or distribution, and just sell or buy. About that's your job. You're not here to kind of like judge if you are dumb or if you're slow or if you're anything. No, that's not your job. You're not here to do that. Your job is to execute, and that's how I look at it. That's helping me get to where I want to go, because I want to journal every single step. I'm gonna journal how I'm thinking, so that later on I could say like, oh yeah, that's how I really thought at that time. Right now I be thinking different about, which is very, very important. And if you're saying this, please journal. If you're not comfortable about like journaling, just record your screen while you're trading and kind of like talk through the trade, kind of like, yo, tell yourself like, oh yeah, this is what I'm seeing, 1 2 1 2. If you think you don't really got time to really be journaling, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm taking a trade, this is how I'm feeling, every single thing. One thing about me, like, bro, I'm doing both. I'm journaling on Discord, and I'm also recording my screen and saving the tapes, so that later on during the weekends I can just watch back on them trades and make notes like, yo, this is how I handle wins, this is how I react when I kind of like trade is going my way, this is how I react when prices really in drawdown, stuff like that. So I really enjoy watching back on that data, kind of like, yo, learning from myself, learning from like the things that I could really improve on. Well, and I want everyone watching this video to really grow with me. So if you haven't done it, subscribe to the channel. I want to grow this channel to kind of like 10 subscribers, so that I can start getting like 10 views and stuff like that. So let's really tap in. Let's really tap in. So yeah, like I was saying, don't really go too much into like what other people kind of like teach you. It's very cool to learn, but kind of like learn to cover it your own way. Like I said in my previous video, like, oh yeah, I just implement every single thing on my own. Like, what's my own style to it? Sharp, what they told me about risk. Sharp, what they told me about like risk to reward. Sharp, what they told me about like, yo, structure and everything. But how do I look at it when I see price, when I analyze price, when I study it? Because I'm always on a lower time frame, just studying every single candle, print out. How do I see price? And kind of like carving out my own way and be like, yo, all that shit about, don't mean to curse, but all that stuff about risk to reward, 1 2 1 2, you should be doing this how you should be looking at structure. Some of it it's cool, some of it it's true, but you end up like, the more you study price, the more you do it, the more you kind of like look and kind of like maybe get that replay button thing, and you just study previous data and you collect data on it and be like, yo, 1 2 1 2 happens, I'm executing like this. If this trade does this, I'm gonna enter here, I'm gonna put my stop loss here, and I'm gonna target this. And you do that over like your a very long time, and you collect data on it, and you study your data. Not just collect it, you have to study the data, and you study it, you can realize like, oh, maybe the trades that I really be taking that do 1 2 1 2, like, bro, they be winning if I do or manage the trade like this. And that's the things that I really discovered, like, yo, I don't need to trade like other traders. I don't need to hold my trades to kind of like 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. No, I can just get consistent wins by just targeting 1:1. That's it, 1:1.5 risk to reward. To other traders it doesn't make sense, but to me it makes total sense. Bro, that's how I look at it, bro. That's how I really be executing. That's how I really be going at it, and it's helping me. That's why I wanted to kind of like put this in my journal, put this on YouTube, and be like, this is what I'm currently at in my life. This is what I'm currently at in my journey. Kind of like implementing all these things that I really be making sense to me. Doesn't really need to make sense to other people. it's making sense to me, and I'm executing for myself, and I'm getting results for myself. It's only a matter of time till I start uploading my shit on YouTube and be like, yo, look at my charts, look at 1 2 1 2, like bro, this how much I be banging of these setups, bro, and uploading it as like shorts, or kind of like me creating like a different playlist on my YouTube and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna upload that under this playlist, and this is like my chart analysis, and I have like a whole psychology thingy on a separate playlist. Boy. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to take this journey with you guys. If you're really watching this, you really go to it, you really the goat, you really the shit, like bro, you really him, my lord. You very much appreciated. So yeah, please like the channel, like the video. I mean, you see, I'm new to this. Like the video, subscribe, do the things, so that we can stay locked in, we can stay together, as we can grow together in this game, kind of like learn from each other. And I want the people who kind of like watch to kind of like upload their own videos, so that I can like see where you are, about the type of trades you be taking, shit like that. So let's really tap in, let's really lock in on this shit and really grow. See you on the next clip. Ciao.